Do Crohn's disease symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya guselkumab may help. At 12 weeks, rapid symptom remission was achieved in most patients taking Tremfya, and some experienced visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Explore what's possible and ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Oh my, what is this? It's a podcast? On this podcast channel? That's crazy. Wow. Hello, it's Oldie Buddy Goodie. My name's Sandro. Me and my co-host Zach currently, on the day this goes out, we are probably hungover, not from drinking, but from the excitement that was attending PAX, the PAX Gaming Convention in Melbourne. We went there. It was very fun. You can go to my Instagram, have a look at all the things that happened. I'm sure there was a bunch, because I'm definitely recording this beforehand, before I go, because it's going to be a very busy time. And because it's going to be so busy, Zach and I have not recorded an episode this week. Instead, we're going to be dropping a free little bonus episode straight from our Patreon vaults. We will have a new episode out next week, though. Very much looking forward to reviewing the Merlin TV miniseries from 1998. Zach picked it thinking it was just one movie, but it's actually a two-part movie-length miniseries. We're throwing all the rules out the window. We're doing whatever we want. So, why not? That's next week. We'll do Sam Neill's Merlin. But coming out for free, the bonus episode that has been chosen is a little bit of a throwback. A couple years ago, Zach and I reviewed Cat People and Curse of the Cat People, two movies from the 40s. They're like these kind of scary horror films. They were really fun. Those episodes are really fun. Go and check them out, because you're going to need to listen to those before you listen to this, which is our review of the remake that they made in the 40s. You might be familiar with the David Bowie song that's from this movie, but that's probably all you know from it, unless you've seen it, unless you're a big fan of Paul Schrader, like Zach and I are. Well, just me, really. Because maybe Zach didn't like this movie. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I loved it. Who knows? Well, you'll find out soon, having to listen to this episode. And if you want more episodes like this, patreon.com/oldiebuddygoodypod. Head on over there, sign up for a couple dollars a month. You get bonus episodes, so much great stuff. We're currently doing the X-Men series over there. We're up to First Class. Our review of that just came out. That's been a lot of fun. We do Nicolas Cage reviews. We do random movie reviews every now and then. It's great. Go check that out. Patreon.com/oldiebuddygoodypod. We do appreciate everyone who helps us out over there. Anyway, here's the episode. Cat People. Enjoy. Oh, Zach. Oh, no. My childhood's ruined. Oh.
Your childhood? What happened, Sandro?
Oh, Zach, I've seen Martha Kent from Smallville naked. Oh, Zach.
Oh, my God.
It feels wrong, Zach.
Yeah. So does the rest of this film, Sandro.
Oh, that's my childhood ruined. No. And Ned O'Toole was naked in this movie. No.
How does that ruin your childhood exactly?
It's Martha Kent. She's the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way.
Yep. And also panther incest?
I mean, that too, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that episode of Smallville. Actually,
Yeah.
there probably was one. They got fucked on that show at some point. Hello, welcome to bloody Patreon, you bunch of cat people.
Meow.
Zach, people voted for this, and it's the 80s remake of Cat People from the 40s that we did 2 episodes on the main show.
Meow.
Now we're talking about the remake. It's directed by Paul Schrader, who wrote Taxi Driver and then went on to be a great director. He's still making movies that I really like. So I'm not going to say what my opinion on this movie is yet. I want you to say what your opinion on this movie is.
Meow.
Oh.
I am in two minds. On one hand, is this better than the movie I watched previously? Did this need to be remade? These are the questions I ask myself, but most importantly, why do we always end up with the incest films, Sandro? Why does it always seem like we end up with a brother and sister relationship that should not be on film?
We do tend to get those, don't we?
Yeah. But it's only with those like weird, obscure ones, which you know are going to be bad, and then just somehow it's like, oh yeah, by the way, incest.
I mean, at least in this one, it was obviously portrayed as a bad thing. Unlike that comedy from 2001 that we did last year. The multiple comedies from 2001, actually, that we did last year.
Oh my god, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh my god. No, but like, it's such a big plot point.
I think it's a cool part of the lore, though. Like, the lore of this movie is fucked.
Yeah, but like, what? The lore of this movie is much cooler than the previous movie. There's some interesting comparisons we can make between this and the previous movie. I'm just not sure incest was the best direction to take this film in.
I mean, if you're trying to make an erotic, in inverted commas, this movie wasn't that horny, but if you're trying to make an erotic movie, but you also want your movie to kind of turn people off, then you add incest.
I
don't know.
Or you could just not do that and do it the hard way. Haha. Hard way. Oh, God.
All right, so you're in two minds about it. Aside from the incest, what did you think?
I think it's better than the previous movie, but then it's like, is it though? Because we had that weird thing where there was a sequel to the other one, but it wasn't really a sequel at all.
That doesn't count. Curse of the Cat People doesn't count. Although, the villain from Curse of the Cat People shows up in the remake of Cat People as, like, the random cat lady in one scene. And I was like, that's the character.
She was that character. Okay, she was. I was wondering that. I was like, that's interesting. She kind of looks like that person. Oh, well.
Because they remake some scenes shot for shot, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, that's the bit that confused me. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, this is this movie, but the rest of the movie's a bit more wild and different. I'm gonna say I didn't like it, but maybe that's because I still can't get past that they added like half of this film is about incest and their incest lore. It is cool that there is more weird magic lore for the Panthers, though.
That's what we wanted.
Absolutely. The problem is, I didn't know at what cost, Sandro. I wanted cool Panther lore, but at what cost? And I quote, "We are an incestuous race of Panther people."
Oh my god, the fucking actors in this. I think, see, because I really like this. I like this a lot. I thought this was really good. I feel like with the incest stuff, it's a part of it. It's just a part of, it's meant to make you feel gross. It's meant to make you hate Malcolm McDowell and his weird fucking childlike old man face that he's got in this movie.
I don't know. I'm confused. Watching this, again, I was half in a mind. Every time incest is brought up, it was weird. But I also, I enjoyed the gore.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of great gore in this film, which I was not expecting at all. There's a lot of cool effects. There's a lot of dumb acting, which was very funny. Like, when Panther Boys, going Panther style. Oh, and when we actually get to see some changing into Panther, you know what? That was pretty good. I did enjoy that a lot. Oh. Again, see, I'm in two minds. I absolutely hated some bits of this film, and I was like, oh my god. Like the romance. The romance shit, I was like,
I mean,
drama.
it wasn't meant to be romantic, though. It's meant to be gross.
Well, no. That's the incest. You're ignoring the main romance.
I didn't think that was meant to be romantic either.
What?
Oliver's gross in this. He's disgusting.
But they could. No. Well, They go to a lake and they fish and they have fun, you know.
I don't think that's meant to be romantic. I mean, the scenes where they're having fun are meant to be romantic, but he's just manipulating her the whole time, though.
Yeah, he may be a bad person, but that is in canon lore to the first movie, remember?
That's true.
Because he was also a piece of shit human being in that first movie. So I think it's a very faithful adaptation, at least.
It is it does everything that I wanted from a remake of the first one, because I like the original as well. It does everything better in that first one is like, if I kiss someone, I might turn into a panther. In this one, it's like, if I have a sex scene, then it'll turn into a panther. And I was like, cool, you escalate it, you add like the cheesy 80s sort of shit to it. It's a little bit raunchy, but also not at all, because this movie's kind of anti-horny. If you get horny watching this movie, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, it is a bit like a video, an anti-horny video. It's like, if you get horny, you're gonna turn into a panther and eat somebody. Don't get horny.
Yeah. And, like, all of the sex scenes and the nudity in this movie, and there is a lot, to be fair, but all of that, it's all gross. It's meant to make you be like, ugh.
You know what? This is the movie I wished the first one was when we watched the first one.
Right, you just don't like cat people as a concept, though.
Yeah, but I'm, like, burnt out on the cat people concept. Like, if this had been the first movie, I would have been like, what the shit? This is wild. This is dumb as shit. I love it. This one, I'm like, I already know what the cat people's happening. I know the plot, right? So all it is like adding a lot of incest, and I'm like, I don't know if you made this better than the first one. That being said, I do think it's better than the first one, because there's also other things like blood and gore.
So much blood and gore.
Special effects.
Oh, yeah. A song by David Bowie. That's pretty good.
that is always a great addition to a film. But the story is a bit weird. And I'm not sure about the story, because I don't know.
The story from the first film, it's like a race of people in like Europe were enslaved, and then they made a pact with the cat devil or some shit.
Yeah.
In this one, they don't really go into that. They more get into the cat lore in this one.
Yeah. I wish they'd gone a bit more into that. Although it's funny, we had that weird intro at the start of the movie.
Oh, the first bloody note I've got written down is about that intro, Zach.
Yeah. We see, like, ancient times, people getting enslaved and captured and shit. But then people are freed by the power of Panther. The Panther people. And then they're brought to the Panther Cave to, I don't know, get horny and fuck their brother.
I'm not sure what. That whole intro, I still don't know what was going on, but I do know that it looked like David Lynch's Dune. And so the first note I wrote down was Dune.
You know, the first note I wrote down, directed by David Lynch. So, you know, we were pretty close on that one.
This movie is very Lynch. Like,
yeah.
It's like, this movie, it's like if Lynch tried to make an Italian horror film, because there's moments of this that are just Italian horror films, because it's got like the red and blue constantly throughout the movie. It's got long scenes of characters walking through architecture, and you're just having a look at the building. Very Italian. It's got a score by the godfather of disco, which is incredibly Italian, because he is Italian.
Whoa.
And the movie's also got a fuck ton of dubbing, which is the most Italian thing you can do in a movie.
Mamma mia.
But the cat lore here... Okay, so the cat lore here... We'll talk about the cat lore.
Your Panther lore.
Yeah, we see most of the cat lore from... we should probably get into the plot first before we do cat lore.
We don't need to. This is Patreon. We can just fucking ignore this shitty storyline. Who gives a shit? Panthers, guys.
I'll give an overall kind of synopsis. There's Irina. She's the same character again, except this time she doesn't come to America and just get married. She comes to America and lives with her brother Paul, who's played by Malcolm McDowell from Clockwork Orange, and he just looks wrong.
Yeah.
in this movie.
Oh, absolutely. He looks slimy this whole time. He looks like who's that like psycho murderer that like has the cow gun that like execute cow guns and goes around. Country for Old Men.
Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah.
He gave me that vibes the whole time. Even at the start of the film, I'm like, this guy seems a little sus.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was a little sus.
Well, because he wants to fuck his sister. We'll get to that later.
Yep.
And-
yeah. I wrote down and saying it's like, wow, they are really weirdly affectionate. Little did I know those notes were going to come and haunt me.
Yeah, well, at first I was like, is he even her brother? Because I thought that, like, he was tricking her or something. No, he is, but it's cat lore. He's a cat person too, which is a new thing, is having another cat person in the movie, and I really actually quite liked that there was a different cat person.
That bit's good. I think if this was the first movie I saw, this would be a lot better, because now I'm sort of comparing the like storyline with the previous one, because I liked the whole like office area that we had in the previous film. So they like, because she worked at the office job, or the guy worked at the office job, and then you had the other lady, although moving it to the zoo made a lot more sense.
Yes.
For the like storyline. It's just like the whole like jealousy plot made more sense when it was an office setting.
I agree. So, yeah, Oliver and Alice in this one work at the zoo, and I'm not sure what their relationship is, because they kiss at multiple points throughout the movie, but it's kind of like a friendly thing. But Alice obviously has feelings for Oliver, so they're in like a weird non-committal relationship, and then obviously Oliver's like, but bloody Irina, woof woof, except meow meow, because she's a cat person. And so they get together, and Oliver's just gross in this movie, like the first one, which is good.
He is in canon a bad person.
He is.
But that doesn't mean it can't be romantic, Sandro. You know, some of the worst dictators in the world still need a bit of love.
I did like, though, how Alice wasn't a bad person in this one, because in the first one, she's like, Irina, I'm gonna date your man in front of you.
Yeah, she kind of moseyed in. And this one, she's just kind of there.
Yeah.
And doesn't really do anything, and then, gets attacked at the pool. Because that's what happened in the first movie, although it's out of place, that scene. They moved it to the very end, which was weird.
Don't raise your voice to prove you're right. Focus your mind with every word of irrefutable fact you can find. Because conviction is the calm that comes when you know that you really do know. People who read the Financial Times know that they can shape their own perspectives with confidence, because their viewpoints are informed by genuinely unbiased journalism. Clarity and conviction. Source, FT. Subscribe to the Financial Times at ft.com/sourceft.
They say if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. At Amica Insurance, we're built for our customers and prioritize your needs. Amica, empathy is our best policy. Visit amica.com and get a quote today.
Yeah, so basically, Paul is cat guy. It's like a lot. Most of the movie is them trying to figure out what's up with him, and then they kill him, and then Irina starts turning into a cat person, and so then we get the events of the first one, where like she's stalking Alice. There's the swimming pool scene, and it's shot for shot, but it does feel out of place because we don't know why she's starting to be more feline.
Yeah, I actually went and watched that part of the film again, because I was confused, because this is so David Lynchy that I had to go back and like look at scenes.
Yeah.
And that one's specifically after she has the panther dream.
Yeah, she has a panther dream where her mum's like, go and be a panther.
Yeah. So I think it must be some sort of panther puberty sort of thing.
That's what I was thinking too.
Where her like powers just sort of manifest.
Yeah.
Because for the rest of the film, she acts all like weird and panthery. Like she acts like her personality changes completely after that specific scene.
Yeah.
She gets on the train. She has panther dream, and then she becomes this panther lady that's sort of like, you know, stalking and going around, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and then yeah, we get the cat law. So the cat law in this one is, you're a cat person. Every time you have sex, you will turn into a cat. To stop turning into a cat, you gotta kill someone.
Yep. That's great law. That you're horny hulking out into panthers, and then the only way to get rid of it is to kill someone. That's perfect. That's exactly the sort of law I'm looking for.
And the transformation, fucking incredible. We see a bunch of them throughout the movie. They're amazing.
Oh my god, they're so great. The first one, it's like, oh, there's a bit of goo over there. That's weird. And then it's like the next one, it's like, oh my god, look at his face. Oh my god. He looks like some weird sort of demon toad, man.
But Zach, if you want to stop turning into a cat person, you gotta fuck your sibling. that's
that old caveat. Yes, the old genie in a bottle.
I'm like, I don't know why that's in the... Again, I don't know why they decided to add that in. It does make the movie very sinister.
We are an incestuous race. It was weird. But the whole time watching that, I was like, God damn it. Of course we would stumble onto this fucking film. You know, it took us watching the first original Cat People movie because it was called Cat People. It being weird a thing, and then they made a remake of it, and it just so happened that remake was super incestuous.
Yep.
And it's like, fucking god damn it. How the fuck did we end up here?
I don't know.
You know?
Again, though, I didn't like. I'm obviously, as every good person should be, against incest, but I thought it was a fun plot point.
Sandro, advocate for incest.
Because Malcolm McDowell's performance as the brother.
Go fuck your siblings, everyone. Otherwise, they could turn into panthers.
Exactly. It's just gross.
Yeah.
I don't know why they added it in. Like, I'm not sure what the thinking necessarily was.
You know why?
To make
and
it
you've
gross.
said it. It's to be gross. Yeah. It's gross.
It's to make you feel really icky. And, like, all of the fucking letterbox reviews for this, by the way, were like, this is so horny. Oh, I got a boner. And I'm like, how? This is disgusting. This movie is meant to not be that.
Yeah, but there's lots of boobies. There's lots of boobies.
Oh, I forgot that film bros think that...
Unga bunga.
Unga bunga.
Unga bunga musi boob.
We see a bit of penis as well, which was...
Ooh.
yes.
To spice things up a bit, you know?
To spice things up. In the 80s as well. The early 80s.
Yeah.
Very ahead of its time. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was, I would say. This is a very, like, especially for the time, you know, very, very much full of boobs and butts and schwangs.
Yes. No, it was.
I would say this movie's pretty horny.
I don't know. I mean, the characters are. That's the...
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I'm horny, but the characters are, that's for sure.
What else is good in this movie? Just all the shit where, like, panthers are tearing the limbs off people is fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah. I think every scene with a panther was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't mention the ending. The ending is... Irina's like, Oliver, put me out of my misery. Make me turn to a cat. And he's like, all right, fine. So we get an incredibly unromantic sex scene. And she turns into a cat. And then he puts her in the zoo, which I was like, oof da woof. She does it to be free. And then he's like, but I could put you in the zoo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That is a bit of a dick move on his part, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess it's so he could, like, visit her and, like...
Yeah, but she wants to be free. Let her roam free and get hit by a car, like what happens in the original movie.
Yeah! Let her get hit by a car! Come on.
Yeah.
It's her God-given right.
I feel like it's trying... Like, it's... The film is definitely trying to say something there. I've seen, like... It's not a... This whole movie's kind of about lust, in a way. Like, that's sort of what the overarching theme is.
I think it's less lust, more primal instinct.
What do you mean, Zach? People turning into cats is a metaphor for primal instinct.
Yeah. They're breaking down their society bonds and turning into cats and eating people.
Yeah.
Or they turn back from a human and then they have a bit of flesh still on their shoulder and they go, ooh, nom, 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 nom.
I'm going through some notes I got. Zach, you would appreciate how, because in the first one, you were like, the zoo, it's just a bunch of concrete slabs. And you were like, they changed that in the future. They changed that. But
Absolutely.
Zach, the zoo in this movie is just even smaller concrete slabs.
Yep. I was thinking that the whole time, because they literally have a scene with tigers, where they're feeding tigers.
Yep.
And the film crew must have, hired out a zoo or something where they could take film shots. And they're just in, like, concrete cubicles. They're even smaller than the ones in the original film. And I was like, oh, fucking damn it.
Yeah, I felt bad for the animals in this one, because those...
Absolutely.
The cages are... Or so small. Although I did quite like, there's one scene where an orangutan is watching some soap operas. That was very funny.
That was funny. And the zookeeper just comes in and, like, sits down and eats an apple with them. Like, they're best buds watching TV.
Yeah.
That's great. That was pretty great. Although, like, I literally thought, looking at a tiger, that it looked upset with its surroundings. I was like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. But that is sort of the point that the film's trying to make, right? That there is a cat, and it is stuck in a cage, and it is upset about this situation. It wishes to be free. Like the spirit of a panther in the body of a human, just waiting for them to be horny so they can break out and eat a person.
I don't think I've got too much else to say here. I'm going through some fun facts. The fun facts are that the cougars in this movie were actually leopards dyed black, so they were easier to train.
Well, aren't cougars leopards?
Well, the panther is like the sort of cat, and then under panther you've got like leopards, puma, and then cougar, and like a bunch of others. They're related, definitely. But I think cougars are just too hard to train, so they were like, leopard.
Yeah, that's fair.
They made sure, to make that the swimming pool scene shot for shot, which is pretty good. I like that whole sequence. It's pretty well done. It does come out of nowhere, but it is well done.
I did feel like the movie ended at one stage.
When the brother's killed?
Yeah, when the brother's killed.
Yeah.
It sort of has like a pseudo-ending, but then sort of carries on.
I thought that as well, yeah.
Yeah, it did feel like the movie was ended, and it sort of had this tragic ending where she's like trapped because she can never fuck her brother anymore.
Well, she can't have sex with anyone anymore, because if she does, she turns into a panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't have sex and then turn into a panther and murder someone.
I guess, that's true.
I'd say that's a double win. You get sex and a snack. What more could you want?
The price for post-nut clarity. You must murder someone.
Yeah. It's like, oh, shit. I got horny on the bus today. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like, what are the rules there? Is it like if you orgasm, you turn into it? Like, what's the cutoff?
Yeah, I think it's like you have to get jiggy with it. You have to like
right.
But also when he gets stabbed, he starts turning into a panther. So I think there's a little bit of Hulk rules there. Because remember when he like jumps up to her window, smashes through her window, is like, we need a fuck right now to get rid of this curse. And she's like, yeah, sure. Anyway, I stab you with glass.
Yeah.
Then he turns into a panther. So I think it's like, it must be hormones or something, you know? There must be some chemical. When you get too riled up.
Yeah.
When you get way too horny, that's when you're turning into a panther. But I think it's extreme situations that turn. You don't just like, oh, there's some boobs. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't like Hulk out when you see some tatas, but you know.
I don't know. I think the film bros on Letterboxd certainly did watching this one. Those reviews, fucking hell.
Knock, knock.
Ooh, who's there?
A Boost Mobile expert, here to deliver and set up your all-new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever.
You call that a knock-knock joke?
This isn't a joke. Boost Mobile really sends experts to deliver and set up your phone at home or work.
Okay, well, it's just that when people say knock-knock, there's usually a joke to go with it.
Like I said, this isn't a joke.
So the knock-knock was just you knocking?
Yeah, that's how doors work?
Get the new iPhone 17 Pro delivered and set up by an expert wherever you are. Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com. Terms apply.
You know how everything's a subscription now? Music, movies, even socks. I swear if I...
To continue this ad, please upgrade to Premium Plus Platinum.
What? No. Anyway, Blue Apron...
This is a pay-per-listen ad. Please confirm your billing.
Oh, that's annoying. At least with the new Blue Apron, there's no subscription needed. Get delicious meals delivered without the weekly plan.
Wait, no subscription?
Keep the flavor. Ditch the subscription. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
Well, howdy there. Selly McSella here, back with another ad, and this one is really exciting because over on patreon.com/Oldie But a Goodie, the podcasters you're listening to right now, Sandra and Zach, have finally returned to their epic mega series on the X-Men franchise. They're up to the prequels. They're doing First Class, which is technically the second prequel because of Origins. Forget about it. Here's a clip. The year is 2011.
Good times.
In that year, I'm going to the cinema to watch X-Men First Class, the first X-Men movie I ever saw in the cinema.
I can relate to this, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
I look up at the name, and I'm like, damn, X-Men First Class. That must be because this movie is going to be first class, like premium, on a plane. It's the first class of a plane. It's premium. And Zach, it wasn't until 2 years ago that I realized that it's called First Class because it's the first class Professor X teaches. I genuinely thought it was because this movie was so premium. The whole time. That's why I thought it was called that.
Sheesh, that's some lore right there.
Well, you can grab that episode right now over at patreon.com/Oldie But a Goodie Pod. It's a long one, too. It's the length of a normal episode. That's wild. That's so long. And as they get further into Fox's X-Men franchise, particularly the prequel era, those episodes might just get as long as 3 hours for X-Men Apocalypse, because that one's fantastic and they love it so much. Patreon.com/Oldie But a Goodie Pod. Also get ad-free episodes so you never have to listen to me shill for Patreon ever again. I'm an American. My name's Sally McSeller. Let me get the URL in one more time. Patreon.com/Oldie But a Goodie Pod. You sick of it yet? Yeehaw! In terms of the actors, though, I mean, Malcolm McDowell as Paul he's so creepy. We've talked a lot about him. I think Natasha Kinski as Irina was really good as well. Her accent was so much better than that first one. Like, fucking hell, that accent in the first movie.
Yeah. Well, was it really an accent?
I don't know. But she's from a bunch of stuff. She's from Paris, Texas, which I really like. She's great in that. She's from Far Away So Close, which is the sequel to Wings of Desire that we should do at some point.
Oh, yeah, Wings of Desire. Yeah.
Which you quite liked. And she's in some David Lynch stuff as well. So I feel like they're all kind of in that world.
Oh, absolutely.
John Hurd as Oliver, he was good. He's the dad from fucking Home Alone. He's the dad from Home Alone.
Oh, really?
It was weird seeing him as a creepy man.
Yeah, no. I didn't pick that up at all.
And then obviously, yeah, Annette O'Toole, the mum from Smallville, is Alice. I just didn't want to see the mum from Smallville in that way. I didn't want to perceive her like that.
Look, have you ever seen in Smallville that mum get horny?
No.
Do you know why, Sancho?
Why?
Because it would be Panther time.
It would be Panther time, it's true.
And it's a connected universe. No, I did have one question, because we have that woman that comes in, right? The one from the previous film making a cameo, yeah?
Oh, well, it was the character. It wasn't the actor. It was just a character being like, you're my cat sister.
Yeah. No. That's what I'm saying, right? There's a cat sister. So there's other cat people out there, right?
Yes.
So it is possible that she could go and bang another panther, right?
It depends how directly related they are, I guess.
Yeah, well, is that a factor? Is that a thing? Or is it just something they made up, being like, well, there's not many panther people around, so guess I'm gonna bang the closest one. Am I right, my sibling?
Well, they do say that Irina and Paul's parents were also brother and sister.
Yes.
So I don't know.
So is it a requirement? Or do they just need to bang another panther is my question.
I feel like that might be the case. They just need to bang another panther.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and they just got a little, pure-blooded with it at some point. And they've been doing it that way ever since.
Probably when they were fought for the Nazis. I reckon that's probably when. Cat people 100% fought for the Nazis.
It's just so dumb.
I want to see that movie, Cat People in History.
Oh my god, I could just imagine, you've got the typical Nazi German, and then following behind him is a panther with a little cap on. I'm sorry, but you will have to satiate my friend here. He saw some Tatars on the bus and now needs a human sacrifice.
No, I don't like that, actually.
Oh, dear.
All right, well, I reckon that's everything that we can squeeze out of this, Cat People.
Oh, don't say that.
We'll do some reviews in a second, but Zach, is this an oldie or a goodie from you? Keeping in mind, you've given every single Cat People movie an oldie, and I've given them all goodies.
Really? That's funny. I didn't realize I'd done that. That's funny. Because I feel like I've enjoyed our Cat People journey.
Yeah.
I'm actively choosing Cat People if we ever see it again. But
I don't think we're ever going to get another one.
I hope we do.
Oh, wait. Apparently that they were going to make one in the 90s.
Oh, wow.
They were going to make another remake in the 90s.
Why do they keep remaking this film?
I don't know why they keep going back to... Because neither of them... Because, the first one didn't do that well.
Yeah, that's the bit that confuses me, is, why did they remake the first one? And my guess is the director saw it when he was younger and was like, oh, I want to do that.
I mean, Paul Schrader, he also made American Gigolo. He's known for making movies like this. This is his forte, is, kind of fucked up films like this. So, it makes sense that he would want to make it. But again, why Cat People, though?
Yeah, why Cat People, of all things? It is very strange.
Yeah.
I was going to mention, I do love the, two transformations we actually see. Especially Irene's one, which was wild. You just have the actor on screen, going,
Oh, the makeup on her face as well. I don't think I can even put that as the picture image of the episode. I want to. But yeah. Oh, another fun fact. This movie was executive produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, who also executively produced National Treasure, Gone in 60 Seconds, and Con Air.
Wow!
We can't escape this guy.
Oh my god. We needed Nicolas Cage in this film.
Nicolas Cage is the brother.
Yeah, no. I didn't want to say that. I'll have him as the love interest, the douche.
I can see him as Oliver, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want Nicolas Cage to be advocating for incest, but,
Anyway, is this an oldie or a goodie? What do you reckon?
I'm torn. This is the most, well, obviously, you're going to give this a goodie.
I really enjoyed this, yeah.
Yeah. It's but would I recommend this to someone? Probably not one of my family, that's for sure.
Yeah. If someone was do you have a weird horror film that feels like it's directed by David Lynch but isn't? Can you recommend that to me, Zach?
Oh, that's a very specific scenario that you're coming up with, but I would recommend this film in that specific scenario. I would add with the caveat of there's a lot of incest themes.
Yeah.
So maybe they wouldn't watch it, but I would recommend it in that case. So maybe it is a goodie. Maybe I give it in a specific scenario, a goodie.
All right, I'll write that down. In a specific scenario, a goodie.
Yeah.
I am going to give this a goodie, though. I did really enjoy it.
That's fair.
I think it's fun. It's cheesy in an 80s horror sort of way. It's got a little bit under the surface for you to think about, and it's also just fucked up, which I really like.
This is everything I wanted from the Panther movie from the first one, so I probably have to give it a goodie, because it gave me everything I wanted, and more. Oh, so much more.
That you didn't want. All right, let's do some raving reviews, but I'm in charge. Ooh. As I mentioned, Letterboxd for this movie seemed to think this was more erotic than I think the point of the movie was. Anyway, I'm going to go through some reviews. One of them is mine. This review's from Patrick, who says, I watched this extremely horny movie about cats with my cat on my lap, and now we can't look at each other.
So dumb.
Yep.
Oh, no. 3.5?
Oh, close. 3.
My first instinct. I should have gone with my instincts.
Yeah.
Just like the cat people.
This review is from David, who says, roar.
Roar. I think you're reading into this one a bit more. 4?
3.5. You're just off again.
Just off again.
How about a review from The Real House, who says, I didn't know Cats 2019 was a remake of a remake.
So there we go, Sandro. We do have our sequel to this film. We should watch Cats.
I don't want to watch that film again. It was so bad.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, that would make for good content then. God damn it.
Oh, God.
I guess we'll do it maybe next year, if people want to vote for it.
Ooh, 3.
2.5.
Fuck! I've been 0.5 off so far. Let's keep that streak going.
This review is from Pant, who says, damn, Paul from Dune got weird.
It's true.
Yeah.
He did get really fucking weird. It started turning into a panther. 4.
Oh, that is a 4.
Yay! I got one. One on the board. Fantastic.
And finally, this review is from Faye, who says, Oliver very nearly died for the pussy. Literally. Because he almost gets killed by a cat. That's funny.
Yeah. This is a good review. 3.
That's 4 as well.
There you go.
Which one was mine?
Yours was the Dune one.
Yeah, mine
obviously.
was the Dune one.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good.
It did look like Dune. I wouldn't be surprised if they shot it in the same, desert.
Absolutely. The two scenes, the one at the very start and the dream sequence. The dream sequence was so David Lynch Dune.
Yeah.
And actually the modern Dune, actually. There was a lot of dream sequences in that as well.
There were, actually. You're right. Alright, that's the whole review of Cat People Remake. Thanks for subscribing to Patreon and making us watch movies like this, I guess.
Or no thank you for making us watch films like this. But
yeah,
it was good fun.
Next time on Patreon, we're getting back into Friday the 13th with number 5, which is called A New Beginning. Ooh. We took a break after they ended the franchise, and now we're back a year later with the continuation of the franchise.
Just them making more of the franchise.
Yeah. I wonder how Jason's going to be back this year, because this one takes place like a few years after the first 4. So I wonder how they're going to do that time jump. It'll be very interesting.
I hope they go to space. That's my hope, is that they go to space. He's like frozen, but then he breaks out and he kills everybody.
Oh, Zachary. This time next year, we will do that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Until next time, don't fuck your sibling. Don't do that. Just don't do it.
Or if you do, turn into a panther. Go on a killing spree.
I support that, actually, yes.
That's a healthy way to get out your emotions. Don't fuck your siblings. Just turn into a panther and kill someone.
Don't go to therapy. Just turn into a panther and kill
just
someone.
turn into a panther. Yeah.
Do Crohn's disease symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya guselkumab may help. At 12 weeks, rapid symptom remission was achieved in most patients taking Tremfya, and some experienced visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Explore what's possible and ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.